Hey guys, what is up? Mr. Wizard Reno Partner here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing the second episode of our Road to Warlord series on our legendary death. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop right into a match. If you have not seen the previous video, go ahead and check that out. I showed my stats and gear and deck setup and all that stuff. So if you want to know the logistics of what's going on when I'm PvPing, you can go ahead and look at that and you'll find out what's happening. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video until we get a match, and I will see you then. Alright guys, we are back with the match, and we're going against a myth from second. So what we're going to try to do is possibly find something to use in general. I'm probably not going to use a life dispel, honestly. Let's go ahead and Death Blade. That's probably our best move at this point. He'll probably end up blade stacking or something like that, just because, you know, myth is, that's what they do. Okay, so we're going to use in stun block. Not that we have any stuns, but we should probably actually try to find stun block before he gets to Medusa us or something. So yeah, I do have a Doom and Gloom up, so that'll be useful. Oh, I also got the Death Shield, which is good. I'll keep that just in case he uses the minion, because myth tend to use minions quite a bit. Let's go ahead and discard the wand hit, and let's go ahead and shield, because I have a feeling he's going to start blading up soon. Okay, so he looks like he's going to tower here. That's fine, since we're probably going to end up using a overtime hit. Either dragon or poison. So if I get a chance enchant for this poison, that'd be pretty good. So I did not. I got an infection, which would probably help. One thing is, if he uses that Spirit Blade, he probably will try to find his triage. So I don't really want to do that. I'm going to discard that, and I'm going to infection him, so he can't be healing. Okay, it looks like he's going to start spamming towers, possibly. Yeah, okay, so these are two the same towers. So we're going to have to try to find something to get both of those off at the same time. Okay, it looks like we picked up another Death Blade here, so we do have a 45 on. I do want to find an enchant for that poison. So I'm going to go ahead and infoul here, just so I can start pressuring him, because at this point I'm not really in much of a attacking situation versus him. So we did go ahead and use a minion, so that is fine. We'll go ahead and use our Deer Knight, which will pretty much kill it instantly with the first hit. So it's good we kept that Deer Knight. So we can find, we're not finding an enchant, it's fine. Let's go ahead and discard the wand to keep the blade. The Doom will come in handy soon, actually. Poison, I'll give it one more round to try to find an enchant for poison. After that, it's just taking up deck space in general. Let's go ahead and see what he did here. Probably infection, I'm guessing. Yes, okay, so we're going to go ahead and kill the minion here and take off both of his shields. So at this point, we're probably going to look to spam some vampires or poisons so we can get his health down, because he doesn't have infection on, so I will assume that he's going to have to take that off before he does anything, really. So I did go ahead and critical. Hopefully I can critical the overtime. Okay, so I did critical the first hit. That's not bad. 581 through a tower, which is not shabby at all. 1900 the minion and give a boost, and we did critical on the overtime, so that's very good. So we can delete the tower. We're not gonna need that. Death Blade. We're gonna go ahead and delete the poison at this point. So really we can vampire or something like that. He's probably gonna go ahead and heal. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up a Doom at this point, since I'm not really in any danger of being killed. So let's see if he heals. He did heal, yes, okay. So at this point he's either gonna have to find a bubble change, or he's gonna start having to attack me. So he criticaled, okay. That's fine. That really pretty much negates the Deer Knight, but it's not like it was gonna do much in general. So he's gonna go ahead and get an infoul, or fortify actually. So that pretty much cancels out my infoul. So that's fine. At least we're getting around probably 300 or so on the overtime on this Deer Knight. Okay, so now we do find a enchant. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that. Sacrifice is not gonna be useful at this point. Let's go ahead and Death Blade, yeah, so we can get a blade on. I'm keeping the Satyr just in case he changes the bubble, which I'm feeling he might. So this is bubble change. Oh, is he putting up Sanctuary? Oh, okay, I thought he was putting a Sanctuary, so good thing I didn't use a single hit, or else that would have done nothing. I was thinking about using Deadly, but I don't really have any damage that it would do, and you probably just change the level after that. So I did find a Skeletal Dragon, which is good. I'm going to keep that Infection just because he's probably going to use Bubble Change soon. Since it is the last round of Infal, let's go ahead and put on a Skeletal Dragon on him. This should do quite a bit of damage, even if he changes the bubble. So, after this, I'm probably going to go ahead and Infect. Let's see what this is. This is a stun? Oh, okay. I'm fine with that, actually, because he's taking off my Infect, practically, and the Blade, too. But mostly the Infect is what's more important here, as if he changes the bubble now, I don't have an Infect on me anymore. So, this is no Blade, but it is a regular version, so we still have all three of our T... I think it's... yeah, I put in three of our Skeletal Dragon TCs in, so that's fine. This probably around into... I would say maybe like a little for a K combined. Okay, maybe a little more than that. Maybe like around 1500. So that's gonna be putting around half his health gone. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this Satyr. Not gonna need that. Let's go ahead and put on an Infect just because I think he might use a bubble right now, and also at the same time look for a Doom. So what is this? This is gonna be maybe a Death Shield. Oh, Triage. Okay. So I mean that was only doing around 700 more damage, so that's fine. We have an Infal up and a Tower now. I'm actually going to go ahead and keep the weakness instead of the Tower just because he might use it overtime. Not going to need that, not going to need that. Let's go ahead and Infal as his Fortify is running out next round. So let's put some more pressure on him. Okay, he's going to Tower, that's fine. I have a Deadly up right now, so. Even if he changes the bow, he's in a pretty big heap of trouble. Just because I have an Infect on him also. Okay, there's our Poison, which is probably going to be useful. We'll go ahead and Poison right now. Just so he is he's kind of at an awkward situation where he can't Tower or anything. If he Blades into Medusa, that probably would be the worst thing that could happen. But other than that, okay, he goes and stun me now, so I'll take the free stun block actually. I'd rather him single stun me now than have a 2-round Medusa come at me. So that's fine. Okay, we did pull another Doom and Gloom just in case he changes the bubble, and it's 75. Yeah, let's go ahead and we can actually probably Poison into a Dr. Bonds maybe. Try to see. Alright, so he's using a Fairy, but he's still under Doom, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe he's gonna try to change the bubble next round. Not sure. Okay, so yeah, I only did 90 resist or health. Oops. Okay, so this Fortify should do quite a bit, and pressure from using a Tower. I could go ahead and double Deadly, but I'm not sure if he's gonna use a bubble here. Skeletal Dragon. I'm gonna need that. I could Deadly. I just have a feeling I could double Deadly. If only, I really wish I had an Infect right now. Let's just go ahead and Deathblade. If he bubbles, that's a good move, but I'd rather Deathblade into a Deadly. Okay, so this does look like it's a bubble. Alright, so I could have predicted the bubble there, but who knows if he would have found it or not. So he's going to probably go ahead and Satyr right now. And he's going to get a Fortify, obviously. Okay. Just my luck. So I probably should go ahead and... I think I should probably Deadly while I have the open hit. Now I found the Infect, obviously. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Deadly with the open hit. And then go ahead and Doom after that. So yeah, this should be doing quite a bit. So even if he towers, it's going to do a lot of damage. So that's the thing. He can't really tower either. So just hopefully he doesn't crit on the Satyr. So that would be pretty bad. Other than that, it's probably just going to be base. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Probably going to do a K. Yep. That's fine. Now I'm getting some more damage on him. So he's definitely going to be pressured into having to use another Satyr possibly. And then after that, he might be out of Satyrs, honestly. Because he's already used 2 now. If he uses a 3rd, then who knows how many he really has. Just going to do probably around base. I'd say around 800 maybe? 900. Okay, that's pretty good damage. So he's around half his health gone now. We're going to go ahead and Doom and Gloom. We got a monstrous enchanted Skeleton Dragon. So we'll enchant that just in case we don't find one in TC. Ooh, it's close when I almost infect. Let's go ahead and Doom and Gloom. Both putting on a negative health thing, and we're taking away his bubbles, so it's 2 in 1. Looks like he infect? Okay, that's fine, because I'm putting on Doom anyways. So there's that. And I still have the stun blocks on, which is really good. So I'm playing it pretty well right now. Go ahead and delete the tower. I'm going to go ahead and infect just because he probably has a lot of bubbles. So who knows how many he really has. Okay, so what I'm probably going to try to do is infile possibly into a Skeleton Dragon and then Deadly. Yeah, I will have enough pips for that. So I'm not going to use Supercharge right now. Yeah, so let's go ahead and infile right now. He's definitely in a lot of pressure to do something. Okay, I think those are... I'm not sure. I think those might be the same. I forget what he used. I'll have to check. I forget what he used the last round. Okay, so those are the same. That's fine. Vampire... I have them inside, so I'll delete that. Stun, I already have a stun on. So, unless he has the off chance of actually using another stun, then I'm probably fine with that. Okay, so it's Fortify expiring this round. Let's go ahead and Deadly. Is it a bubble change? Okay, yeah, it is. So that's fine. We'll have to see what he does here. So I do have a Doom in, but I would get it open Deadly if I were to use that. So... But then, if I use a Deadly and it doesn't kill, then, you know, it's a lot of damage that it's gonna be lost. Or a lot of health he's gonna get back. Okay, so I did critical, that's pretty good. Hopefully I can crit on the overtime, that's what really matters. Let's see, 254, pretty good. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure that a Deadly kills. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and use that. He does have a lot of pips. Probably, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and Doom, just to be safe. Because if he somehow criticals the Satyr or something, then he gets to use another one without an infect. So let's just go ahead and Doom. He did Satyr. And he did critical, okay, so it wasn't a terrible move to actually go ahead and Doom. So it just happens sometimes, I guess. Gotta live with it. Should we probably go ahead and... I'm not really sure what I want to do at this point. I did find a Wraith, that's good. A Poison. Well, at this point, I would rather use a Wraith, so I'm going to delete the Poison. And I'm going to go ahead and Infect, because he's looking like he really wants to heal. Okay, that's doing 564 round, actually. That's really good. What did he use? Another Bubble? He did, okay. So now that I have an Infect on him, I might go ahead and Deadly. Unless I find an enchant for the Wraith. But he might also use a Tower, so... Let's just go ahead and see how much health he's going to have after this Satyr. So he's going to do around 900 health, with assuming he doesn't Satyr. That is. So, keep that reshuffle. Discard that weakness. I'm not finding any enchant for the Wraith, sadly. So, let's go ahead and hope that he maybe towers, and go ahead and Deadly again. 564, okay. Hopefully he towers. Oh, you go ahead and heal, okay. So, I'm not sure how many Satyrs he actually has. Seems like, oh, he criticaled again! Jesus. He must have a ton of critical, actually. He's gonna critical that much through infects. Alright, so I'm getting pretty solid damage on this Deadly. So I need to either find another infect or a Doom quickly before he starts healing this off again. He's probably gonna have a little less than half his health left. I think that's pretty good. If only he didn't save it there and critical it, especially. So I found a enchant for my Wraith, which is good. Go ahead and use that. Vampire not gonna need that. Let's go ahead and weakness him, because he does have his bubble up now. Oh, that's another Satyr? Oh, it's only fair. Okay, so like I assumed, he probably is running with Satyrs by now. He's already used at least 4 or 5. So he probably doesn't have any heals left, and he doesn't have balance mastery. So it will take all of his pips to reshuffle. Okay, I did find another Doom. That's good. Let's go ahead and discard Vampire and use Doom again. Alright, looks like he's gonna go ahead and heal spam. Hopefully it does not critical his fairy. And he did. Every time I say he's like, hopefully he doesn't critical, he ends up critically. So that's not good. And he gets to fortify. Okay. Well, Doom is back up now. And I do have another one in hand just in case he's using the bubble. I mean, I can fight this guy all day with bubbles. I have 5 bubbles in just my main. I've been thinking about putting one in instead of a blade in my side, but we'll have to see about that. Gargantuan, not gonna. I might have to keep that actually. I'm not really sure what to do here. Might just have to go ahead and stun block, honestly. You know, I've discarded too many cards to Gargantuan at this point, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and stun block. So if he summons a minion or something, then he can't tower or stun. Okay, so he went ahead and used another bubble. So I'm actually going to go ahead and let him keep this on up for a tiny bit, because I don't want to be wasting through my bubbles when he's pretty much at max health. So this is probably going to be a little longer match than I would have hoped it would have been. Could Satyr get this infect off? Then again, he's not really threatening me at this point. Tower. I mean, he still has that weakness on, is the problem. I'll go ahead and delete the TC Satyr. And why not? Let's go ahead and shield. So he cannot want that weakness off anymore. So he went and used a death shield. That's fine. I can always find a poison or something like that, even unenchanted would hope. Sacrifice. It's an alright card right now. I wish he would weakness me or something so I could use a sacrifice. Yeah, we're actually gonna go ahead and use it just so we can get the infect off. So I don't want to have that on if he's gonna try to hit me soon. Okay, so he went and used another death shield. So we definitely need poison at this point. Hopefully one pops up soon. 340. Alright, so I'm back full health. That's good. And I have the infect off now. I need to find another infect soon. So we did get a death blade. Problem is I need a poison and I do not have any inside, which I probably should put in soon. Let's go ahead and death blade. It's pretty much our only move at this point. So he's gonna go ahead and blade up. So this is probably gonna be the point where oh, he's actually gonna reshuffle. Okay, so now he has all of his heals back, which is not good. Yeah, this is definitely probably gonna be the only match of the episode, just because it's gonna be so long. Hopefully I win it though. Okay, did we find the infect? That's good. Let's go ahead and use that. We do need to get some poisons or something like that to get those off. And I probably should go ahead and Doom soon, just because he has the bubble up. Only had a red ghost pet. That would really help right now to put a damage bubble up actually. So yeah, he can't really do anything right now with the weakness and the myth shield on. Okay, so I am running out of cards. So let's go ahead and Doom. I'm going to discard the vampire. We're going to go ahead and Doom it into a reshuffle. So let's see what this is. A myth spell. Okay. I do not use any myth spells necessarily, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and Doom into a reshuffle and let's try to find some poisons, probably. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep his cards because he's definitely going to use a bubble before I hit him. And it's probably a bubble right now, actually. Yes, it is. Okay. So he still has the infect on, which is the good thing. So until he gets that off, I'm not really too worried about him healing, although he has critical a lot. So that might be a problem. So here's my reshuffle. I'll have 6 pips when I get back. Let's see if I can pull something good. Okay, Sunblock will not need that. Myth Shield, decent card. I do want to Skeleton Dragon again, because I don't think he's going to have another Triage. So, but I also need a poison. Let's go ahead and Myth Shield again. He still has that weakness on. Okay, so he's going to head in Spirit Blade now, which is fine. 1 Spirit Blade I'm not too worried about, so. And I do have 3 stun blocks on now, so I don't think he's going to be trying to stun me anytime soon. So we got a Deer Knight, not a bad move. Don't need the 1, he's not weaknessing me. And Spirit Blade, it's not really worth using the pit right now. So let's go ahead and just infoul. I mean, I'm probably not gonna find any other opportunities to use it. Okay, so he's gonna Blade Stack now. What to do? He's definitely not gonna hit before he infouls. I know that. So maybe I can predict the Triage possibly. Okay, I do have another shield. That's good. Life Spell might actually want that. Okay, so he still doesn't have an infect on me, which is good, and I did a spell shield. Let's go ahead and delete that stuff and use this Deer Knight to try to threaten him a little bit. Not oh, that's probably a wand. Okay. So yeah, he's probably gonna bask in this soon, just because he definitely can't hit with these myth shields on. Okay, so he went in fortified. That's fine, because if he doesn't want to take off the fortify, he won't infoul. So that's fine. Not sure if I want to Doom at this point, just because I'm in a little bit of trouble now. But I do still want to get that bubble off, because that bubble is helping him, not me. So, you know, if that was a power play or something, I might keep that. But other than that, okay. So I did critical overtime. Looks like he doesn't have that much block, which is good. Still want that life dispel, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and Myth Shield again, just so I'll have a round to think about, like if he Basilisk or something, I'll have a round to think about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the infect off, not surprisingly. So yeah, I had a, if there were no Dispel Shield, I'd probably like this one a lot, but I don't think he's gonna really heal all this back unless he just wants to randomly fairy and waste the fairy. But okay, we found a Doom. It's probably not gonna make very good use of this infoul, but that's alright. Thinking about what to do. I'll go ahead and Deathblade to put a little more pressure on him. And then I may go ahead and, okay, so he's actually gonna, it looks like he's gonna fairy. That's fine. Make me use his heal, it's not bad. Still has this bubble up. So I either, well, this does expire, the Deer Knight, this round, so that's not good. Let's go ahead and Doom just so it gets the bubble off, make me use another bubble. 249 down. Yeah. It's getting pretty hard to kill him, honestly. I might have to get a really good combo. Alright, another infect. Which might actually matter now that he has so many bubbles, it looks like. So he probably has bubble ready, honestly. He'll probably just use it right now. But I will probably go ahead and weakness now. I still have an enchant up, so if I do find a poison or something. Could do have that Wraith. Let's go ahead and discard the Satyr, honestly, at this point. I'd rather use a Wraith to get some more health back than this Satyr. So we're going to use a weakness. Looks like he's going to do another infect, which is fine. I just discarded my Satyr. Anyways, so let's go and put that on and make it use another wand to get that off. Alright, here we go. Skeleton Dragon, that's good. Let's go ahead and Blade. So it's probably going to be a bubble. I do want to get a, oh, okay, that's fine. I do want to get possibly an infect on him before I hit. just so he's not healing it off again. But this probably would be a pretty good time to hit, just because. See, let's go ahead and use a infoul. Okay, so he's gonna use a bubble. Hopefully, I find a doom. If not, I'm probably gonna go ahead and light the spell. Oh, I do have 2 blades on. I didn't realize that. So this Skeleton Dragon is gonna do a lot. Satyr, I just really don't want that. Let's go ahead and doom into a dragon. That looks like a good plan. He's probably gonna go ahead and either infoul a shield, I would guess, or maybe wand. Not sure. But at this point, I'm just using my doom. That's about it. He might go ahead and... I don't think he'll earthquake. Oh, he's gonna pierce. Well, that's not good. Okay. Or a shatter on it, not pierce. So he has 3 blades on. Plus the weakness. I still don't think he can kill me, honestly. I just really don't think he can kill me. I have 2 blades on, right? Yeah. I just have a feeling he's got a shield. I think he's a little scared of my... whatever I can do right now. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to end dragon. I think he's a little scared. He might bow, honestly. Oh, he's going to blade again. Alright. That's fine as long as he doesn't triage. Hopefully he doesn't kill me next round. It's either he triages or kills me. Probably, so. I could have used a Dr. Vons, but, you know, he could have shielded, so it wouldn't have mattered. Hopefully I critical the overtime, which I probably will, considering he's blocked a single hit yet until that one. 889 for the starting. That's pretty good. Yeah. I got that ghoul. If I go into Deli, that'd be good. Or I could skeleton. Oh, here. Deli, that's good. So yeah, even if he shields, we can get some damage on him. Okay, so if I get this off, I win. Unless he kills. Okay, so basically here, if he kills me, then I'm dead. If not, I win. Only ninja bags. I think I might win as long as he doesn't critical. So I do have the weakness on him. Although he does have 4 blades. 4 or 5, I forget. He might kill me, actually. This probably does a lot of damage. Oh, we did live. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we have one. Yeah, we have one, because I cannot fizzle this. So that was a lucky victory. That went on for a lot longer than I really wanted to. But we are now, I believe, Corporal. We have 532 rank now. And that means we are actually on the leaderboards, because 532 is the least amount on the leaderboards right now. So yeah, I hope the audio is also better on this. I apologize for the last video. My music was way too loud in the original one. And yeah. So let's go ahead and give this guy a GG. See its stats he had real quick. 60. Okay, so if he had a little more damage, he probably would have actually won. He had set balance resist and set myth resist. Okay, I'm not sure why he set myth resist. He says he couldn't find Medusa. Okay, alright, pretty lucky there. For Glendaming boots, which I'm a little iffy on, just because I do want that extra 6% damage. Glendaming, flashing blades with those pierce jewels, and let's see, got the daily reward again. Yep. Not sure I have 3 daily rewards. I'm not sure how I did that because I've only played yesterday and today. But anyways, yeah, so that was a pretty good match from second. If I was first, I definitely think I would have won that a lot easier. But I did get pretty lucky at the end. He said he couldn't find Medusa. Also, if he had a little more damage or that weakness wasn't on, probably could have killed me, so I got pretty lucky there. But yeah, that critical Satyr spam was real. Couldn't really compete with that. But yeah, that's going to be the only episode of this match, just because it was so long. So yeah, we're a little closer to Warlord. And thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any suggestions, once again, please leave them in the comments below. Really appreciate it. As you can see, I'm probably not the best. If I had a little better strategy, I might have been able to kill him before all that happened. But yeah. Anyways, please rate, like, comment, subscribe below, or comment below, and I will see you all next episode. See ya.